Well guys, since the first day I published my first video, I always had in mind to do this video. And it's actually a topic that always surprised me. And I believe if I talk about it loud, it will surprise me again. But also because it's so different and it's something that you need to experience to be able to talk about it. Yeah. It's actually like something I wondered and really thought that is kind of interesting to talk about it. I do think it's so nice when we learn with other cultures, and it is probably one of my best learnings since I moved to Norway. Like probably you know, or you don't. But I'm from Portugal. I've been living in Norway in the last few years, and actually something that I think is so different from my home country is that it's very quiet. It's very quiet. Of course, I live here surrounded by nature and what you call the countryside, but at the same time it's very quiet also if you go to Oslo, that is a capital. I think that's a huge cultural difference when you think about other countries and in this country. I'm thinking one of the most loudest situation I probably have been. It is like when I go to a stadium, football stadium. Yeah, then it's also very loud. Or if it's night and people are going out for a drink, that is also a very loud situation. But otherwise, like the nature is so close all the time that kind of brings you down to the quietness. I just came from a trip, a canoe trip, and it was really quiet. I was like, yeah, it brings you to your really quiet moment. Right now it's not so quiet in my garden because my kid is just playing there behind. I'm surrounded of so much quietness, like you really have to change your personality. Like it's impossible to be a very agitated person if around you it's not so much noise. I do this is not something like, you know, that I just came up with it. There is actually what is called noise pollution, but I think somehow also because there are for example so many electric cars in Norway, you really don't have that much pollution, noise pollution here. So this is so funny. My daughter just interrupted this video because she told me that with my talking, I was bothering her. Like, yeah, I don't understand. That's funny when I talk about noise and how things can be quiet here around us. So yeah, basically that was what I wanted to take up with you. Like, it's not a joke when you say that people don't talk in the public transportation. They don't do. If someone talks to you, it's really weird. And because people are not talking there, it's also very quiet, even when there's a lot of people gathered inside of a train or a public or in a bus. I think like also I can tell you there is something they teach the kids in the kindergarten, that is inside voice and outside voice. And even the outside voice is very calm and low, much lower if you compare what is the normal like voice noise in other countries. So yeah, basically what I wanted to talk with you about uh, about was this. I think we have to kind of consider this with the noise levels around us and the impact it has in our health and in a way how we feel. I think if things around you are quiet, sorry, yeah, I think if the things around you are quiet, you will be a much more calmer person and you'll feel much better. Like general well-being, it's definitely, without having any studies to comprove it, but I think it's correlated with the way you feel. So yeah, uh, and that's maybe also correlated why the people are much happier, like in the Nordic countries, where they have this culture where people are like less loud. Let's put it like that. And I feel like okay to say that because yeah, if I'm from Portugal, and I definitely it's a much louder country in Norway. But I want you to comment like how is around you? Where are you watching me from? Is it like, do you think it's quiet? Have you been in quieter places than the place you are from? How do you feel when there's a lot of noise around you? Maybe like if you are in a stadium on a concert, so much energy, the noise, it makes you feel maybe yeah, also gives you some hype. But the truth is, when you get home, at least me, I feel really, really tired. And it takes sometimes a little bit of time to recover from a big moment like that. So, yeah, so this is what I wanted to bring to YouTube today. Yeah, it's like, I know it's not something that will be so interesting for so many people, but I think if you are from Norway, you probably didn't realize it, that is real quiet, and it's a nice, it's very nice that it's so quiet. And also if you are not from Norway, it's kind of interesting to know that it's so quiet here, and that's probably correlated with the fact that people are having it better. Yeah, so that's all for today. Just my I think I'm gonna continue here taking care of these babies.